he was certainly among the greatest of ornithological artists, and he was only a teenager. He was in the early 20s when he gave it up. Some people would say he was the greatest. That's a sort of bold thing. How do you prove these sort of things? But he was certainly tops. I mean, I'd say he was the greatest, of course, but I mean, he was the tops. Okay. I was, I suppose, mid-20s, and I had been in South America filming natural history film, and I saw a lot of birds and was helping the London Zoo collect birds, which is what they did in that time. And when I came back, I dearly wanted to see some of the birds which I'd collected. And in print shops, you would find these big plates, and they were the documentation of the appearance of that particular species of bird. And I started collecting them. It became a game, as far as I was concerned, to see if I could find all the plates that Lear did for Gould. They're known as Gould plates because Gould was the publisher who commissioned these plates. But the best of them were by Lear. And I eventually came to the conclusion that really there is no finer bird artist than Lear, certainly of his period. You would come across rather sort of ordinary run-of-the-mill paintings, drawings of, I dare say, a non-ornithologist would say rather run-of-the-mill birds, little brown jobs as they're known in the trade, and you think, oh, and then suddenly you turn over the page and there is a thrilling, throbbing, magnificent bird full of character and boldness of line and execution, a really stunning picture. The great eagle owl is a magnificent plate. It's drawn very frequently by artists over the 17th, 18th, 19th centuries who've illustrated the birds of Europe. It's not a British bird, it's a European one. And so a lot of people have had a go at it. And if you want to see how great Lear is, just collect some of the other eagles out by other artists and just see. Then you'll know that he's the tops. And he is a great poet, there's no doubt about it, a great nonsense poet, but of course the point about nonsense is that it's full of sense. And some of the last poems by Lear, "Oh, my aged Uncle Arlie, sitting on a bag of barley, in his hat a railway ticket, by his side a friendly cricket, but his boots are still too tight." And that's, of course, Lear. Arlie is an anagram of Lear. And the sheer fantasy but conjuring of mood which are in those poems is haunting.